the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward.
All right, how's it going, everybody? You know, I just thought I'd make this video because I thought I'd share, you know, how bad. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah. I thought I'd make this video just to share, you know, how bad my stress and anxiety has been throughout this whole ordeal. And when I say it was bad, it was bad. Man, where do I start? I mean, it got to the point where, I mean, it's a little bit more alleviated now since I'm pretty much coming towards the end of the whole thing. But it's still a little stress there every once in a while. But it got to the point where it was so bad to where I just had to take, you know, some Tylenol freaking almost every single day. Because it was just the stress of all the planning, all the scheduling, getting in touch with people, finding the right people that's going to do the job for like the right price. And especially when I'm trying to get all this done to bring in the new year. So I don't know how many people I done called. I don't know how many times I had to reschedule things. Like, I got to get in touch with this one guy and tell him, you know, not to worry about it. You know, I found somebody better to actually do the job. And plus, they was going to do a whole lot more. So, yeah, you know, I'm sorry about that. But, yeah, I'm canceling those obligations. But, yeah, it was just a stress of just dealing with all of it. Because, of course, I'm only there like 4 times out the week. And for some reason, you know, people like to schedule things on days where I'm not there. So it's like, oh, well, I'm not going to be there. Can you do it on this day? Because I'm going to be there. And it's like, oh, well, you know, we'll have to, pretty much that's not going to work. We can schedule for this day. And then it's like, okay, well, that might be scheduled like 4 days out or maybe another week out. And then it's like, well, that might interfere with these other people who I got coming in to do some work. So it's like, okay, well, shoot, now I got to call these people, see if they can do it a little earlier, but hopefully on the day that I'm there. And then sometimes it just doesn't work out that way, and it just becomes more stressful. And then it's like, well, when I do get back home, it's like, well, I'm tired from pretty much driving through the entire night. And then when I get home, it's like I got to do all this extra stuff. I got to call up a lot of billers. I got to call up to cancel a lot of things. I got to go places to make arrangements. I got to move a lot of stuff into storage. And, well, it's not actually a lot of stuff in storage, but it's just a hassle. And, you know, it just, pretty much sometimes the anxiety just got to me where, you know, sometimes I kind of spazzed out a little bit. You know, some people might call it like a nervous breakdown or something, but I don't know. It's my first time actually dealing with something like this, and I'm not really fond of taking, you know, pills and stuff like that, or, you know, medications and things of that sort. I like to let my body go ahead and do its natural course. You know, whatever emotion it may be, whether it's happiness, whether it's sadness, depression, anxiety, stress, whatever emotion that comes through, I like to let my body actually go through it on its own. You know, sometimes, you know, it bites me in the ass and I end up doing some dumb shit. But, you know, it is what it is sometimes. And, you know, sometimes I have noticed how it actually affects, you know, certain people and whatnot. Like, one of my relationships recently ended because of the whole stress and anxiety and stuff like that. Which I'm sorry it actually ended that way, but, you know, it is what it is. But how it affected everybody else and how it affected my personal life is that because I'm going through all this, I can't really spend as much as I want to. So I'm kind of in the midst of, you know, not buying or not really going out as much, you know, with people, you know, who I usually hang with. So I'm restricting the amount of money that I spend, because Lord knows if I go out and whatnot, I'm gonna end up spending some money. But you know, I still have people that come by. I still go see some people, but when it comes to actually going out, having a good time, it rarely happens. I end up just being at the house, you know, cooling out, making sure I don't spend too much money. But then that starts to get to me because I'm a people person. I like being out there. I like having fun. So pretty much sitting around at the house, it kind of makes me a little depressed, and that doesn't help my anxiety at all. And that's one of the reasons why a while back I went ahead and got me an Xbox, you know, see if that will help, you know, have me a little fun and whatnot. But then it's like, well, shoot, that's not even helping me. It's like I don't even feel like playing games and stuff like that. So pretty much I bought an Xbox just for it to sit there. And it's going to sit there for a while. I don't know. It depends. It depends. I have a laptop that has an HDMI cord, so I could play it while on the laptop. But then it's like, well, I won't have an internet connection. And I really don't think a hotspot is good enough to support an internet connection for it. But I do have Xbox Live, so I could actually play it on my phone and whatnot and upload that to YouTube. So it's like, well, that could possibly help. But it got to the point where, you know, I was just starting to be depressed more often. And I don't like being depressed. It's the worst feeling ever. So, I don't know. Maybe my outlet for all of this was to just simply continue to make YouTube videos, which I haven't been making YouTube videos for weeks, couple months. But maybe this is my outlet. Maybe this is something that's going to help me relieve a lot of the anxiety and stress until, you know, the whole ordeal is over with. But as of right now, I'm just taking everything in stride. You know, everything's pretty much going to work out for the best eventually. Where am I at? Okay, I'm pretty much going to be popping up at the Flying J to actually get some fuel in probably like a few minutes. I'm actually wait till my previous video uploads, and then I'll go ahead and upload this video, because this video is going to be a little bit shorter than my previous one, so this one will probably upload a whole lot faster first, and people won't really know what the hell am I talking about, what is this guy going on about, something's going on with him, he's crazy. But I just thought I'd go ahead and, you know, explain a couple things, and plus I'm driving at the same time, if y'all haven't noticed, so I can't really, you know, speak as clearly and as clear as I could possibly do if I was stationary at the moment. Of course, I gotta, you know, make sure, you know, I keep an eye on these crazy people that's on the road too. But I just thought I'd go ahead and make this short video, let y'all know pretty much what I was dealing with for like the past 2 months. honestly, it's exciting, everything that's going on. I mean, not going through this whole ordeal, but what I mean by exciting, I'm venturing into a new area. I'm venturing into a new chapter of my life, and I think it's well deserved. It's well deserved, and I might as well say it's a big accomplishment for me, and I'm pretty proud of it. So, let me know if y'all like these type of videos, to where I just come on and express, how I feel about certain things. And I know I could have been uploading a lot during 2020, because there was a lot of stuff that was going on that I would have loved to comment on, and I can still do that, even though it's going to be way late. It's going to be 2 years, 2 years late, I guess. But other than that, let me know if y'all like these type of videos where I just come and express my thoughts on certain things, and my feelings going on throughout this whole entire, I guess, crisis that I'm going through right now. But yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know how you enjoy it. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Take care now.